Hello everybody and welcome to a video. This video is going to be about the most disliked YouTube videos. And yes, it is definitely based on when what's his name, I Hate Everything did one of these. Just actually finished watching that. But I decided, you know what? That video is old. That was before YouTube Rewind 2019 and things are different now. There's more videos, some videos are higher on the list. Things have changed. The future is now. So I decided that I would go and save him the time of having to redo that video on his own, and I'll just redo it right now. Admittedly, but my opinions are definitely going to differ. Even if they were the same 50 videos, I kind of want to have put in my input, just because I'm out of ideas. But, yeah, let's do this. So, number 50 is Mi Salta by, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Let's see if it deserves the hate. Oh man, that's already in... let's see. What? I'm guessing it's supposed to be this. Well, first things first, I'm gonna turn the audio a bit down. I forgot to turn the desktop audio down earlier. Well, already... I don't know, I just don't really care for it. On each of these videos, I'm going to either click like or dislike. But like, I don't know. Just not really my kind of music, I guess. Like, it's not the worst of its kind, but... like, the only music like that, like, there's very few. Let's see, Wheels on the Bus by Little Baby Bum. Already we're getting into baby songs. So... let's see if this deserves the hate. Oh yeah, since they mark things as made for kids now, you can't actually show how many dislikes or likes there are. But yeah, this looks pretty bad. And already you know that it's pretty bad if this is all of this stuff. Another thing I have to say is, this is just, oh man, this is already... even if it wasn't up, I don't care who it's uploaded by, Wheels on the Bus is just one of the worst nursery rhymes ever. There's so much more creative things out there. This one just kind of sucks. So let's see, next we have number 48, Sick Song by Coco Melon Nursery. Dang it, why is it more nursery rhymes? I really hope this isn't just entirely this stuff that's... baby song. So I guess this didn't get marked as made for kids. Man, this already... I don't know why, there's just a little bit, something a little bit unsettling in this. I don't know what about it is so unsettling. Maybe it's... like, I just don't know. It's so... something just feels wrong about this video. Like, I don't know. There's just something that feels wrong there. Okay, we have Rap Devil by Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah, I remember that being way higher on the list before. Funny thing about, what's it called? Machine Gun Kelly. The first time I ever heard about Machine Gun Kelly years ago was, I remember thinking that he was a girl because the name Kelly. Let's see, it says, is it the one uploaded by these people or the one's uploaded by this person? Well, this one has a lot more views, so I'm guessing it'll have, oh man, I hate accidentally clicking add to queue. This one has more views, so I'm guessing that's the one with more dislikes. But I haven't actually really listened to this song or anything. I guess the intro isn't the worst thing ever. It doesn't sound particularly good. Okay, it was kind of promising until he started singing. Already diss tracks, I can only take diss tracks as jokes, and rap just in general isn't my thing. There's very few rap songs that I actually enjoy. Okay, so let's see. Gummy Bear song. Oh. You know, I never actually gave this, I never actually clicked on this video. I remember it being a thing when I was younger, but I never actually... I just remember hating it. Even back when I was a kid and I liked the Duck song, I hated this. So let's see. First off, this is an awful character design. Like, there's just nothing good about this design. At least they fixed this. Now it's just a picture of his face instead of a picture of his butt right there. I'm glad they fixed the picture. And also, once again, just, it's not good music. Like, if the song was good and it was just the character design was bad, I would forgive it. Whatever. Roast Yourself challenged by Kenya Zebebebebe. I'm not going to bother remembering that. I don't know what that little thing right there is. Let's see. Kenya O's. Man, that's not even the first one that shows up. There it is. It's on Spotify? This isn't a challenge, this is a song! What the heck? Well, I have no idea what it's saying, but I can actually enjoy a lot of songs where I don't know what the people are saying. But this is not one that I would enjoy. This sounds bad. It sounds like it has weird trap music in the background, and we all know traps are gay, and that includes trap music is pretty gay. Also, the music video is horribly designed. Like, I don't know, maybe it's a cultural thing, but I don't really care. Good is good and bad is bad, no matter what culture it is. Okay, we have... Oh, man. I'm not even gonna try and just type that. I'm just gonna copy that. Because I'm not even gonna try and say that out loud. Oh, man. Man, this is... I'm gonna just remove all those after the video's done. Okay. I'm not exactly sure who's this is, which one it would be. Everyone's here from that, I guarantee. Oh, let's see. Translate what she's saying into English. Political movement. Stop. Just cancel. Okay, let's see. Let's actually read this. Let's see. She was saying not him. She said not him because he is male chauvinist. I don't know. I'm no wordsmith. I don't know what that is. Not him because he is racist. You know? Not him because he is homophobic. And then the end of the video, she invited her friend, some singer, to join the movement. But this movement has failed. Everyone in Brazil hated this one. Well, I'm going to say that I think it sounds pretty bad. Like, I don't know. Just the modern American culture of how everyone throws around the words homophobic, racist, women haters, sexist, stuff like that. How everyone throws those words around so loosely, I can't take it seriously ever, at all. Like, all I see it as is just stupid SJW feminist BS, because, like, there's... Maybe if it wasn't so overused, it's the boy who cried wolf, but in politics. I can't take anyone who uses the terms sexist or homophobic seriously anymore. Okay, then we have Johnny Johnny Yes Papa from CVS 3D Rhymes. Johnny Johnny Yes Papa. CDS. 3D Rhymes. Yeah. Oh man, this character design is already worse than the last one. I like how it says YouTube for kids, but they didn't even mark the video as made for kids. Wait a second, they did. The save thing was gone. Oh! You can still see like ratios on made for kids, whatever. What? This is so weird. I don't like anything about this. Oh, we get to the classic, the sugar. Like, I don't even know what to say. It's just Johnny Johnny Yes Papa, and it's horribly animated. And I hate it. Axel F by Crazy Frog. Axel F Crazy Frog. It's been a long time. I actually don't really remember what this one sounds like. Oh, wait, that's right. Crazy Frog had more than one song. Let's see. I know it's cringy and Crazy Frog overall isn't good. No, the music's not too bad. Not usually my kind of stuff, but I don't know. It's not the worst. Let's skip a bit ahead. Is it just this the entire time? Yeah, this is pretty bad. Like, I don't know. With how hated it was, I'd expect it to be more awful, but it's just kind of eh. It's not super bad. It's just kind of meh. Okay, so let's see. We have Look What You Made Me Do by Taylor Swift. Already, Taylor Swift is just... I hate Taylor Swift, and, what was the other one? Miley Cyrus. I hate those two so much. Well, let's see. I've never actually listened to this specific song. Oh yeah, Katy Perry's another one I hate. Already this intro is... You know, I think it should have just ended right there. That's where it should have ended. That's where it should have ended. Okay, the intro was semi-promising. Like, I wouldn't listen to a whole song that sounded like that, but like some songs I know, like say, All Black by Good Charlotte have like the keyboard intro thing that sounds kind of spooky, and then suddenly it becomes more of a rock song. Already I knew Taylor Swift wouldn't go into a rock song because, you know, Taylor Swift is crappy pop music. But at least I would be something more like poppy and not this weird wannabe rap stuff. Like, let's see. Let's just get to the chorus and see how bad it gets. Okay, let's just skip ahead. I'm pretty sure I just skipped right to the end of the chorus. I want to hear how bad the chorus. Yeah, this just sounds like a really bad wannabe rap song. Like, the tone from the first little bit made it, with the music, made it sound almost promising. But the rest is just a wannabe rap song, and I hate it so much. Okay, so let's see. We have, from a wannabe rap song to something I'm pretty sure is a rap song, we have Frick da Police. Let's see how bad that is. Like, if this is going to be like a funny song, it could be good, but if this is going to be trying to take itself seriously with the word frick and duh in the name. Let's see. Oh, the lyrics right here. This doesn't even make sense. Why is it called Frick the Police? And looks like nothing about this is actually about the police for the most of part of the song. And already, like, people saying, "Oh, hate the police." It's cringe. I hate using the word cringe in serious situations, but seriously, because without the police around, you know what all these city streets would look like? They would look like a mess. So, just like disrespecting war veterans is awful, disrespecting the authorities is bad. Because these police, they give their lives every day just so that people like Rice Gum can go make fun of them. Ugh. I already hated Rice Gum because of other stuff he'd done. I didn't actually know he did music, I just knew he did other stuff. Like video game stuff that's really bad. Also, it sounds like he has no tune. Like, he has no tune, he's just singing randomly. Like, my songs, which are, honestly, I'll say it right now, bad. My songs aren't good. Like, already, most of the time, they're not supposed to be taken entirely seriously, I think. I don't know. Most of the time, I'm, like, really tired when I make them, and I'm not really thinking about what I'm making, but, this guy, he has no tune. You know when I have more tune in my singing than you, that's a problem. This guy, no tune. He's just saying words with random noise in the background. No tune, no flow, and rhyming isn't necessary for most songs, but it makes rap usually runs better. Sometimes he has a few rhymes. Sometimes he just pulls almost rhymes, and sometimes he just doesn't even try. So that's gonna be enough. Let's see. Upa Calvino. I'm not gonna remember how that's spelled. Okay, so let's just copy this and see how bad this is. What? I paste. There we go. Oh. Already from the thumbnail, I don't have good hopes for this one. That music sounds familiar. It sounds like some stock music that I've heard in something else before. I'm trying to think of what I heard it from. Like, seriously, I swear I've heard this, that the background sounds like stock music. Like, I swear I've heard this stock music before. I honestly don't see why this one's so disliked. Like, it at least has some tune, I guess. But you know you have an issue when your background music reminds me of stock music instead of something you made. Okay, Fight Kloop. Fight Kloop. This, okay, let's see, uploaded by, yeah. Fight Kloop, let's see how bad this is. Well, already the intro isn't very good. Let's just see if it gets better later. No, it sounds the exactly same. Same problem as Fight the Police. They just frick the police. That's what I don't even bother remembering the names of most of these bad songs, but like they have no tune, no flow. They just put some random BS in the background, some random in the background, and then just say random words over it. Like maybe, like even if it was the most insightful words I've ever heard in my life, then you should just be saying it instead of trying to make it into a song if your excuse for music is this. Like, I guess keep doing whatever you want. I have no room to talk in anything. I've made crappy songs, and I'm going to continue to make crappy songs. But the thing is, mostly that's just because I'm purely here just to entertain, like, the 60 people that watch my videos. It's a little bit harder to go with a grain of salt when it's four musicians with a giant multi-million subscriber channel. It's a little bit harder to just take it with a grain of salt. So we have Shake Shake the Mango Tree from Sesame Street. Why is a Sesame Street thing on this list? Like, I haven't seen anything from Sesame Street since I was like 4, so I guess that would be why. From Sesame Street. Oh, it's only 40 seconds long. I have no idea why people would hate this. Okay, in fact, I'm gonna like it. And also, I always subscribe to a whole bunch of... Oh wait, that's right, you can't do notifications. Whatever. I just like to stay in the loop with all the old things from my childhood just to see if they're doing something stupid. You know. But see, this is perfectly good. I have no idea why people would click dislike on this. This is... I genuinely think this is good, and Sesame Street is keeping up their ideals and being a good kids thing. So next, let's see, we have Huge Eggs Surprise Toys Challenge. Man. Huge Eggs Surprise Toy Challenge? Challenge. Oh, this one.
Okay, Ryan, are you ready to find the egg surprise? Ready? Go, go, go!
I'm just gonna say it. I don't like Ryan's World, and also it goes against YouTube codes. This is part of why we have COPPA cracking down on YouTube. This person is very obviously below 13. You're not supposed to have a YouTube account if you're below 13. You're supposed to view filtered content on YouTube Kids. This is why we have issues. Seemingly harmless, but it's just despicable. I hope that this money, at least in somewhat, goes to this kid that's having to put himself out on the internet. Because it better not just be the parents using their poor son to get money. They better actually be like this money better like go to college tuition or like some other example that I can't think of because I honestly I'm not smart. Let's see, we have We Can't Stop by Miley Cyrus. Oh no. Oh no. I am not looking forwards to listening to this. Every time I even see Miley Cyrus's face or listen to a single song, I want to throw up. Part of my soul feels like it's going to leave my body and go straight up into heaven just to be away from the horror that my ears and eyes are witnessing. Every time, one song by her comes on the radio. I want to tear the radio apart, bit by bit, and then probably put it back together because that's a bit of an over-exaggeration. But seriously, it leaves me with a sick feeling in my stomach, wanting to just never hear any sound again. Okay, now let's actually listen to the song. Already, that's a really bad way to open it with a... I don't even know what to describe what I just heard, but whatever it is, it's really bad. Of course, she can't go one song without shaking her butt around on the camera. Disappointing. And it sounds terrible. What did I expect? Nothing about this sounds good. The singing? Man, I'd rather listen to my singing, and I despise my singing on an unimaginable level. This is a horror show. The visuals are bland, uninspired, and awful, which I guess could be forgiven if it was like a small artist. But no, this person's been around for years and is still one of the big, quote, pop sensations. Ugh. And everything about every song, the background noises are awful. Whoever that other guy's singing, he should be trying to sing like, I don't know, some fake jazz song, not pop music. And everything about this just sounds awful. There's not one good thing in this entire song. Also, that's not very... If you're trying to say the bread as in dough, that's not very clever. Just saying. Like, comparing dough from bread to dough as in the short for money, it's not clever anymore. That was outdated before 2013. Okay, so let's see. How many dislikes? We're gonna skip all the how many dislikes can this video get because those don't count. Then we have some Russian thing, and because my keyboard does not type in Russian, we're going to have to copy it. By Tim Addy featuring Golf. Oh, there we go. There we go. Which one would it be? Guess it's whichever one has more views. Let's see how good this is. I'm gonna skip forwards. Okay, so it's just a generic rap song that all sound the same, except the singer's voice just sounds slightly different, but all the words just mumble together into sounding the same, and the background sounds just sound the same. I don't even have much to say about this one. Okay, so next is Gucci Gang by Little Pump. Man. Why does this have so many likes? The only way I could see anyone liking this is like ironically. Cause see, most of the song is just saying Gucci Gang. And when he does say other stuff, he's mumbling so much that you can't hear him very well. And notice something? The background sounds is just the same. just a few bass notes on a drum being hit, probably fake and programmed, and then just a really annoying noise. Sometimes in some rap songs it's more of a, but it's always just like a few drum hits and just a brr noise and someone singing with no tune. That's all these rap songs ever are. Like, at least songs like You Was at the Club or something, for as awful as they are, there's some tune and variety in the background. Sorry by Justin Bieber. Let's see. I remember when Justin Bieber was relatively relevant. Let's see what's in that. 3 billion views. Are you kidding me? We also see there's still more likes than dislikes. Let's see. Well, is the entire video just these people dancing? Well, because of how bland, uncreative, and as we see later on, borderline sexual, this music video is, I'm going to have to thumbs down it. Because it's just bad. Also, the noise is bad. You can't understand what the dude is saying, and the background noises sound basically like rap, but with the throne and keyboard going, wah, wah. Ugh. Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. Oh man. The big one. I wish that this song was just ignored and I didn't have to click on it. Already, I hate this. And already, see? The lyrics, that her voice is very obviously computer edited, which honestly most of the time I don't mind. But when they do the computer editing and it sounds bad, then I think, it's gonna sound bad anyways, just go with your normal voice. And obviously, and that, the chorus thing, that's all you need to hear to know that Miley Cyrus is awful. I think the worst musician I've ever heard. Miley Cyrus sucks. And honestly, I think that, like, I don't even know how we're going to get rid of this horror on Earth. I literally want to regurgitate all of my organs right now, just so that I don't have to ever listen to one of her songs ever again. Let's see. The Gillette thing. I'm just... We believe. Yeah, how about we just listen to Good Charlotte instead? That would be better. That would be better. I wish. Well, I actually haven't watched this.
Is this the best a man can get? Is it? We can't hide from it. It's been going on far too long.
So it's basically saying bullying and sexual harassment is bad. No one's saying it's good. The thing is, there's all these people saying, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, but there's no one changing. You can't just show the fact that it's bad and expect things to change. You have to actively be the change. Not by virtue signaling and showing that you want to change. No, by being the change. You show others by example that you can be better. Not by making this crap here. As for bullying and harassment, obviously those are bad things. But the thing is, if you're gonna just bring them up, the best thing you can do is try and tell people who are suffering from it how to deal with it.
Because we believe in the best in men. Come on. To say the right thing. To act the right way. Some already are. In ways big and small.
Already most people are actually the good kind of people. It's just that you don't hear them going out on the street saying, "Look at me, I'm so good!" No, because good people wouldn't do that. It's only the bad people doing bad things that people see. People in this modern day tune their eyes and mind, and the media only looks at what is wrong, when, in fact, there is good. This whole first world problem thing comes from the fact that because we don't have as many actual survival-based problems, people are just like, oh, we're all just having all these other problems that we have to go on about. When instead, they should be relishing in the fact that they even get to look at those problems, and when they see those problems, they just fix it, instead of making crappy YouTube videos about it. Like, jeez. Whatever. This Is the Way by Super Simple Songs. This, let's see.
This is the way we wash our face.
Okay, so it's one of those, which honestly I'm mostly just indifferent about. Here the puppetry is actually unique, it's interesting, it's a pretty general little thing they have going on here. Honestly, this one's fine. This one's fine. Like, the worst part is that it's definitely cashing in on the Baby Shark trend thing. But other than that, it's fine, because it's honestly the puppetry and sets have at least some heart put into them. It's not just a lazy CGI thing that's been thrown together in 3 hours just so that they could make a YouTube video before the topic stopped being trendy. So yeah, that's fine. Anaconda by Nicki Minaj. No. I don't even think I can show this one without getting like demonetized or something, so we're only just going to skip to right where the music begins or something. Where does the music start? 'Cause see, literally, just like just like all the other female pop stars and stuff, they can't go one song without shaking their butt around like a degenerate. Degenerate scum. Even without listening to the music, how degenerate these people are sickens me. But as for the actual music, let's skip later in when they're not being cringy sexual deviants, and just try and let's see. Is there a point in the song where they're not going to get me demonetized that I can turn on to try and see if? Okay. Let's see. Is there anywhere where they're not? I guess this part for 2 seconds while they're standing here. Well, from that 2 seconds I heard, it's pretty bad sounding. Like, everything in this, this looks more like something you'd see on Pornhub. Like, geez, if you want to make money by rubbing your butt all over everything and showing off your tits, like, just go to Pornhub or Google Images or something. Like, I guess the only other thing they could be saying is, oh, they're trying to make music, which I guess I have to listen to at some point. Well, I didn't like anything about that. Like, I guess she doesn't have the worst singing voice I've ever heard, and the background noises, while boring, aren't the generic rap thing with the thing. But overall, it just doesn't sound very good. But I don't even care about the sound, honestly. The YouTube video and what this person is insinuating is already enough to just make me hate this person just a little bit more. Well, not actually hate the person, but hate what they've created. And we have this thing, whatever that is. Eight minutes. Bruh. What am I looking at? How does this go on for 8 minutes? I guess if I knew the lyrics, I would be hearts on those or something. The background sound is boring, and unlike the puppet one, this thing looks like it was animated in like Flash or Go Animate or something over the course of maybe half an hour. Lazy. Okay, so next we have Baa Baa Black Sheep by CoComelon. Why is this half an hour long? Well, already this is a better nursery rhyme than like Johnny Johnny or something, but like the animation is still sub 2018. But the thing is, it is just repetitive. It is just the same, about 4 lines over the course of 2.5 minutes. Wheels on the Bus. Another one I hate. Wait a second. Didn't we already see this? Wheels on the Bus by CoComelon? What wasn't that earlier on the list? Like, I swear that was earlier on the list. Yeah. No, it was uploaded by someone else. Whatever. The CoComelon version. Well, at least it's more upbeat and will keep a kid in place longer, I guess. But I still don't like it. I just don't like Wheels on the Bus. It's lazy. It's bad. I don't like it. Okay, so back up to where we were. Pokemon Go song. You know, I don't know, this one, as objectively bad as it is, it's kind of, I don't know, it's just, it has a certain charm to it that feels like it reeks of early YouTube, despite being 2016. with it being like relatively low quality, being made by an individual who doesn't even have 1 million subscribers, just singing about something he likes. It just feels genuine. Like, while I don't care much for the song, I don't know, I just think it's, like, I'm guessing that guy's even just like his dad or older brother or something. It just feels enjoyable. But it's admittedly not very good. Let's see, Sweatshirt by Jacob Sartorius. Okay, I actually admittedly haven't seen anything by Jacob Sartorius. Let's just click into the actual song. I don't know, even if this is just one dude making music as a kid, unlike the Pokemon Go one, it feels more professional with more professional background instruments and stuff. Feels like it actually had a budget, and it has actors. It has more than just a kid walking around with saying he wants to play Pokemon Go and looking at a terribly cropped Lickitung. It's a kid on an actual set with actual actors. So the low quality and badness of it is less forgivable. Okay, Dami to Casita. Ooh, dang. I remember when this was relevant. I won't lie. I already clicked like on it, cause I don't know. I only enjoy it ironically. Like, it's just kind of funny. Like, admittedly, I would probably go insane if I sat here and listened to the entire song, but it's just, I don't know, it's kind of funny. And unlike the other early YouTube songs that were just kind of bland and boring, this one, first off, the video is incredibly cursed because it's not over the top or it seems to have a story. It's just a weirdness going on. And it's a guy singing about presumably sex, which I think singing about that could only be done in a funny way with a weird green alien. Because, like, songs about sex and stuff that aren't funny are just bad, and I hate it a lot. Because, like, then it's like singing about something better, but when you're singing about something like sex, it can be a funny song. Or if it's about, like, a story or something, like Last Night by Good Charlotte, it's not just about having sex or something like this one, I think, is. Google Translate might have just been weird, but like Last Night by Good Charlotte, it actually has more to the song than just sex. So you either have to have more to it or have it be funny if you want to sing about sex. So, let's see, YouTube Rewind, Shape of 2017. I actually never watched any YouTube Rewind before 2018, admittedly, because, like, 2018 was when I kind of started using YouTube. So, let's see. I'm not going to watch through the entire thing. It's already, it has Lele Pons and it's playing Despacito. That's a bad start. Hey, All Stars good. At least this one actually has more variety than YouTube Rewind 2018, where it was exclusively crappy pop music and that that usually weren't even meme songs, but like this one at least feels, unlike 2018, it feels more like it actually knows who it's talking about. Like, as much as I don't like Despacito or Lele Pons, they're at least relative to YouTube. And, like, Despacito, it was relative, that meme was there for a while. Shooting Stars in the relatively bad animation of it all makes it feel more genuine. I don't know, it just, looking at how more genuine it feels, and how it doesn't feel like how in 2019 it's just Watch Mojo, and 2018 it was very, very biased. Like, it was very biased in 2018 towards what it wanted to actually show. While in this one, it was just stuff from 2017. This is what YouTube Rewind should be like. It's just stuff from YouTube Rewind. And stuff from the year. It's just like real stuff. I don't know, just maybe if I was used to YouTube Rewind being as good as it supposedly was in the old days, I never watched any of those YouTube Rewinds, and I wasn't used to it being as bad as 2018 and 19, then maybe I would have stronger opinions about this. But this, like, compared to YouTube Rewind 2018 and 19, this is gold. It feels much more genuine. It feels like they actually understand what they're putting into the video. Like, it's not people sitting around saying, K-pop, or just saying every theme they want people to understand very on the nose. Like, that was bad. And they only showed, like, the littlest bit of pop culture from 2018. And in 2019, they literally just showed a Watch Mojo list, and it was really bad. And they didn't even do stuff like top gaming channels. Well, 2019 is later on this list, so we'll talk about that later. But basically, YouTube Rewind 2017, approved. Let's see. Gangnam Style by Psy. I will have to admit, this one is a little bit of a, let's see, this one is the one with more views. So that will have the more, dislikes. Admittedly, I know I said before in this video that I don't like any songs that are like about sex and stuff, but I don't know. This song, partially because it was a huge part of my childhood, and also I used to really enjoy it. Like, now, I kind of enjoy it in a semi-ironic way. And, I don't know, there's just something good about it. Also, unlike a lot of other pop, it has a catchy tune. It's not just while someone sings over it. It has tune. This man has talent. He has a good singing voice. There's good... the background music, while usually not my kind of stuff, sounds good. I know there's a lot of sexual stuff shown in here, but I don't know. Part of me thinks that it's supposed to be semi-comical, at least semi-comical. So, like, it's just an enjoyable song. And when it's not just being sexual, it also has a funny music video for the most part, like, at the end when it's these guys. Because it's kind of funny. Now let's get to the iconic part. Like, I just won't lie, I enjoy this song. And I'm just really glad the dance hasn't been in like Fortnite or something. Yeah, now I'm going to be obligated to add this to my Guilty Pleasures playlist since I forgot to before. Because, like, I think it's supposed to be at least semi-comical, but even if it's not, it's just kind of an enjoyable song. It's good. Okay, we have So Sorry, Logan Paul. Oh, man. And you can only even look up PewDiePie or stuff like that. Oh wait, didn't he take down the video one time? Oh wait, no, it's still right there.
I made a severe
I remember when I even made my own joke version of like one of these things. So 2 things I want to say. Apology videos overall, I just don't like. Like, if you're going to do an apology video, the only person I think that has done a good apology video is Slazo. Slazo handled that situation that he got in perfectly. Like, 10 out of 10, Slazo. I'm proud of you, boy. And I'm glad you're still around because Slazo is like one of the best YouTubers. But Logan Paul is just one of the worst YouTubers anyways. And I don't want to go through any of this anymore because I'd rather just move on. I hate everything about this. Yes, we're just back into freaking songs. This one's CoComelon is the most disliked one. Oh wait, no, that's a 37-minute version. We want the 4-minute version. Reusing models? Shame. Reusing models? Shame on you. You have 74 million subscribers. You should make new models. If people making old VHS tapes in the 80s and 90s could have different costumes for their actors, or even use different actors for each individual nursery rhyme, tell it in live action with a few amazingly hand-drawn ones, then I expect higher quality in 2018, not lower quality. Okay, we have some thing in like some Hispanic language. Okay, by Aaron Felix. Oh, it's this one about him just breaking the thing. Well, just for that awful music, I'm going to have to click dislike, but other than that, I don't have too much of a problem with this video. Okay, Bath Song by CoComelon. Why does this people keep on showing up? Just because of how much I had to hear that kind of tune from my niece being obsessed with Baby Shark constantly, because she was like a year or two, like she's turning 3 years old this year, so yeah, she was about like 2 years old, and she was just obsessed with it, and I had to hear it almost every day. Oh man, I'm just, unless it's a meme, I'm instantly biased against that tune. Okay, let's see how it is. Wap bap, huh? Oh, not the worst. It's just kind of meh, but like, I don't know. I don't know what to say because I don't really like it, but I don't really dislike it either. I'm entirely indifferent to it. But I said I was going to click like or dislike on each song, so I guess dislike it because overall it's just not my kind of music, I guess. I don't know. Taddy by James Charles. Oh no. I hate James Charles. Oh. Please. What's the cross thing? Is that ones that might have been taken down? Oh. Well, what is it? I guess it's this no more lies thing. Well, I'm just gonna say it right now. There's just something something really uncomfortable about this. Like, there's a reason I made that whole thing about that video I made a while ago where it's like, Nolan, James Charles, I'm a big ugly clown. Oh, that'll be an end card for this video, if I remember. But yeah, already I just hate James Charles, and I don't mean to sound rude or anything, but like, I don't know, there's just something unsettling about all his videos. Like, I just really don't want to look at it. Like, I just really don't even want to scroll up there to look at it. Like, I don't want to see his videos. It makes everything in my being feel off when I look at anything above the shoulders in that picture. Ugh. Guess that's the nice way of putting it. Johnny Johnny is Papa by Lulu Kids. Lulu Kids. Well, already just, hey, at least it has more energy to it this time. I don't know, like, it's definitely the best version of Johnny Johnny that I've heard, but Johnny Johnny has just been ruined for me with its oversaturation in recent days. Maybe come back to me in a few years and I might change my mind. Oh man, some Russian thing. I bet even for Russian, that's a well, this looks cursed right off the bat. What am I looking at? What is this? Why is the name in Russian if it's gonna still sing in English? I'm gonna have to click like because of just how weird this is. It's so unsettling and bizarre that I kind of hate it, but I don't know. It's so weird. Just, I don't even know. What? What? What am I even looking at? Oh man, was that an advertisement? Wow. Crazy, huh? Well, let's get back to the video. Guess we'll just move on to... We're in the top 10 now. Friday by Rebecca Black. Man, I gotta say it. You know, maybe if it had like some good backgrounds or something, I could forgive it. But it just, I don't like it. It just doesn't sound very good. I don't think it's as cancerous as people say it is. I just think it's not really my thing. I just don't like techno and pop and stuff. Including most of the internet doesn't. You don't see any rock songs down here. It's only like rap and pop and stuff that ends up in this. Masha and the Bear, Recipe for Disasters. $233 dislikes. That can't be right. I think something's wrong. What am I even... This feels like a weird Pixar short, and it's actually kind of weird. It has a weird charm to it. Okay, so let's see. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare trailer. Already, I'm not too big on Call of Duty overall. Let's see, I'm guessing this one by official Call of Duty. I could still like to subscribe to see what they make in the future. But overall, from what I do know, this actually looks like one of the more fun games. Like, maybe it's just because I've always just loved sci-fi. Like, sci-fi, especially sci-fi action, is just like my favorite genre of anything ever. And this music is actually pretty good. Like, I don't know what it is, but it sounds good. I don't know, like... I don't know, this looks good. That looks like one of the Call of Duty games that I'd actually enjoy. Like, Modern Warfare 1 and 2, and this game look like the only Call of Duty games I'd be too interested in. Like, I kinda wanna play it now. Like, maybe if I can find it for a cheap price on the Xbox or something, I'll buy it, because this looks pretty dope. Let's see. Despacito. Oh, man. I already said earlier that I don't like Despacito. I like Despacito memes, but I don't like the actual song. It's boring, and I hate it. I don't even want to listen to it to get to the lyrics. I just hate it. We're not doing any getting dislikes thing. It's every day, bro. Oh, man. This Jake Paul might even be worse than Logan Paul. Look at that picture. I hate it. What the best line is definitely when he says, "Got that Disney Channel flow." Disney Channel flow. Like, maybe if they set it up more as like a funny song and they said funny stuff throughout the whole thing. But no, they're basically just flaunting money and saying a whole bunch of boring stuff. Like, not anything that actually means anything. They're basically just showing off. Like, if they were doing something, like, the only two kinds of songs that I think are good are like funny songs and meaningful songs. Okay, and also there could be songs that are like just enjoyable, just blind enjoyable without really any meaning. But this song, maybe it would be like that to some people, but it just feels like another generic rap song with bad lyrics. But actually, at least he enunciates his words. A lot of these rappers are just like, this is America. At least this guy enunciates when he speaks. So I can actually say that this is one of the least bad rap songs I've heard. It's not like it's about anything bad. It's just kind of about nothing. Okay, we have Baby Shark by Pink Fong. Ugh. Already, like, maybe if I didn't have a niece that made this song be engraved into my soul. Like, I can't get too angry at the niece because she was 2 years old, but now I just hate everything about this song because it's been ruined for me with oversaturation and just hearing it all the time. But whatever. Now we're in the top 3 of the most disliked, most hated videos on YouTube. Number 3, YouTube Rewind 2019. Which honestly just kind of showed up. They didn't even launch it as a premiere. They just kind of aired it. And it just kind of existed. And it's just Watch Mojo. Also, that whole thing with the winner is stupid. Like, but the thing is, it's so forgettable. I don't even really remember most of what they did. So let's actually, since this is the shortest rewind, let's take a look through. So the most liked. Let's see what the things are. What are you? This is just showing likes. Most liked creator videos. You mean the most? So first off, whatever song they're playing here, bad. Whatever song they're playing here, bad. Oh, also, where's Seven Rings? I have a bone to pick with this song because it blatantly rips off lyrics from Seven Rings in Hand, which is one of the most epic songs ever by Steve Conte. Steve Conte made Seven Rings in Hand, and then Crush 40 did an even better job, but both versions are amazing. And I can't believe she had the audacity. Like, she could have just made a cover. She could have just said Seven Rings in Hand cover song. But no, she had to be a little... Everything about that is awful. Like, maybe if it was ripping off a bad song at least, I wouldn't care. But no, it was ripping off one of the greatest songs. Then they play Bad Guy, which I think is just overrated, but not necessarily awful. Just overrated and not very good. Also, I hate this, how it's just like, for gaming, all they show is the top 5. They don't even do a top 10 like they do for everyone else. Only top 5, and they only do the top 5 video games overall. How many views they've accumulated over all the videos from this year on these games, which obviously Minecraft was going to be number 1 of those. But like, it's so stupid when it's like, they could have done like top 10 Let's Play videos or something, and that would be cool to like see. That would actually be interesting, because then it's like, which one got more views in 2019, Markiplier or PewDiePie? I don't know. That would have been interesting to see. Instead, we basically saw what we already knew. Minecraft and Fortnite at number 1 and 2. And then there's, I'm not even gonna bother with the rest of this. The thing is, it's also just a top 10. But so much stuff happened in 2019. There is so much stuff that happened throughout 2019 that they could have put in this. Logan Paul versus KSI. There was other stuff that I honestly don't really remember. But like, they could have put stuff in the video, but instead they made this soulless husk that looks like they literally just hooked a robot into a computer and made this. Everything about it is creatively bland, soulless, and disappointing. At least 2018, they were trying to make something that had heart and character and personality, instead of this personality-less top 10 video. Even Watch Mojo is better than this. So, next is Baby by Justin Bieber. Let's see how bad this is, because honestly I haven't actually heard it. You know, it's not the worst thing I've heard. Okay, it's like, it's just not the worst. sounds better than his new song, Yummy. Like, honestly, I'm almost tempted to click like, but like, not really. I still don't really like it. It's pretty bad still, but it's just not the worst. It doesn't deserve to be this high on the list. I think a song like Anaconda and Wrecking Ball should be up here. Okay, so then YouTube Rewind 2018. Do you even need me to talk about YouTube Rewind 2018? Everyone's talked about it. I even made a meme video about it that was really, really crappy. And how, despite them trying, they did just try and fail, as they didn't really put any big stuff from 2018 in it, and they just kind of made something bad. But hey, at least it was good how they actually put the people here. 2019 Rewind, they didn't even have any YouTubers doing stuff. They just had somebody type up a top 10 list in their free time. But yeah, overall, like the whole thing, at least it feels like it was trying more, even though it's definitely the worst of the YouTube. No, it's not the worst of the YouTube Rewinds. 2019 is worse. This one, it at least tried to be something more. 2019, they absolutely gave up. But this one, they at least tried to make something good. And that's gotta mean something, right? That's it for the top 50 most disliked YouTube videos. Honestly, I left this feeling a lot more disappointed and sad than I thought I would have. See ya.